You're starving, hungry for the next flying kicks treat to float your way. Looking over your shoulder, making sure your carry isn't near you so you can pop off a few last hits on those pesky minions. This is the life, the thankless job of a support. Now, depending on which hero you choose that represents your support, you may find some of the options I'm going to go over more useful than others. I primarily play Narbash and Decker, but I've also played quite a bit of Muriel, Steel, and the Fae as supports. All of the tactics I'm about to go over differ just slightly on how you can gain more card power depending on your hero. So feel free to look at some of my hero builds with either Narbash or Decker if you're interested in seeing my card choices. Now here are the best ways to gain CP card power as a support. Number 1, follow your carry early game. Your carry is your source of nourishment during the early game. Protect them and they'll feed you well. If the carry goes back to base and I'm still in lane, I may also try to snag a few last hits until they return. You don't want to waste card power by letting the minions snatch your precious kicks, okay? Every minion that they kill, the enemy minion, is just wasted card power. So be conscious of that. If you're supporting and you have, say, a Sparrow on your team, you'll likely want to be conscious of where she's at all times, not just during the early game. So there's some opportunities to continue to be fed off of the carry if you're following them around, depending on which one comes into your game. Number 2, roam with purpose. Don't allow yourself to mindlessly roam around the map. That's the most inefficient way that you will lose out on card power. Look for rotations that lead to team fights. Assisting in fights is more card power. Look for rotations that lead to big waves of minions being killed. That leads to more card power. If your mid laner is about to clear a wave and you're transitioning from one lane to the other, take a pit stop real quick. They're going to feed you well. Number 3, take opportunities to get last hits late game. By mid to late game, it's likely that you're lagging behind everyone else in card power on your team. Whenever there is an opportunity to throw a quick last hit on a minion and it's not taken away from, let's say, your carry, who should be well fed by this time, try to grab them. If a lane is building up with enemy minions and you're clear to engage, pop off some last hits, especially on the range minions, and then rotate back toward your teammates. If you only remember one thing, it should be that a support relies heavily on their kit. They are not supposed to rely heavily on card power. Your card power gain should be a little more than 1 CP per minute. So with that in mind, think wisely about your itemization choices and where you should be spending card power. I double down on early investments that benefit my team rather than myself. These include card choices like Honor the Pure, Tempest Pearl, Purity Sensor, Shockwave, Overflowing Gifts, Mending Bloom, where if I use it, it has a benefit for all of my surrounding teammates. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. I have more videos coming on the way talking about things like hero choices, some of my favorite ones, how I play other heroes in the game, whether it be supports or carries. If you've missed some of my previous videos, check those out. And until the next time, folks, I'll catch you all later. Stay frosty.